technological advancement is a key ingredient to actually making the energy transition possible.
We're kind of stuck in the 90s with some of the energy transition technology. We have hydrogen generation, we have carbon sequestration, we know how to do it, but it's not competitive, it's not economic, it's not smart, and it's not ready to create an affordable energy future for the world.
So I think what we often tend to somewhat extent forget is that renewable energy is often produced one place and then it's used in another place. So the backbone of the whole energy system, which is the grid, needs to be upgraded. So it needs to be basically upgraded because it was built 100 years ago, at least 100 years ago in many countries. It needs to be upgraded, for example, in Asia, because there's growing economies, and it needs to be upgraded because we need more sensors and stuff like that, so we can use the more intermittent power and renewables and integrating that to the energy system. And I think to some extent we tend to forget that upgrading the grid takes time, both because it's often a monopoly business owning the grid or the grid operator, so that takes time. And also it needs a lot of innovation in new products to be able to operate with the grid as is, to be able to do all the electrification that we're now talking about. So I think that's a huge under-communicated issue.
While there is no silver bullet in any of the future technologies or energy deliveries, hydrogen is being talked about as one of those products that can be used in many different ways. So ultimately, we have to find a way to deliver hydrogen in a much more cost competitive way. So seawater electrolysis, we need improved efficiency. We need to sort of look at how we can do compression. We need to look at, for the shorter term, when we're looking at blue hydrogen, how we really improve the efficiency and the membranes and technologies around SMR, as well as ATR technology. We need to look at our catalysts. So there's a whole series of phases and steps that need to be put in place to get to the vision, which is net zero by 2050. And that vision really does require a huge amount of wind, and it requires a huge amount of green hydrogen power as well.